Don't do foul stuff and you don't expect nothing to be done back to you.
All right, so
I'm Queen Petty. I do that.
It was okay to destroy my stuff?
How long have you been in a relationship with Shay?
We're not even gonna do that relationship. We was never in a relationship. I'm tired. I'm tired of going through this. Like, I'm tired. She's making my life a living hell. I knew this girl for about 4 years now. She got pregnant. We had a daughter together. And we was
that sounds like a relationship.
We never made it official.
Thank you.
Never was in a relationship. We just...
Well, it may not be the relationship you want, but you have a kid with her, and...
That still doesn't give her a right to...
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not getting to that issue yet. I was just trying to get a little background here.
Yeah, no,
for 4 years, something's been going on.
Yeah, we had a daughter together. She got pregnant the first...
How did she get pregnant? Man.
Doing grown people stuff.
Yeah, okay. So you had something to do with that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It was never official. She contacted me in text, letting me know that her and my daughter was kicked out of the house. Kicked out. Her dad wasn't letting her in the house.
Your dad kicked you out?
Yes, from my house. Me and my dad got into an argument.
Oh, wow.
So my father instincts is like, all right, you kicked out the house with my daughter. I'm going to let you stay in my home for the night. Okay, everything's cool, calm, collective. I told her I'm not going to be home until later on in the night. Now I'm out doing what I got to do. She's texting me back to back. Texting me. We need to talk. Get home, Taj Malik, we need to talk. Now, it's usually when a female that you have history with contacts you like, yo, we need to talk, in trouble, right? Exactly. I come home that night, peek in my room just to see if she's up because I know it's going to be a problem. Peek in the room, she's up. I walk to the back to my brother's room just to like try to give her time to like fall asleep. I'm getting no caller ID. Well, I have her number, no caller ID. She's texting me back to back. I'm about to destroy your room.
You guys are texting each other and you're in the same house?
Because I know how she can get. Boom, now I'm getting...
Yeah, but you're a caring guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
100%.
So if you're a caring guy and the mother of your child got kicked out of their place, so she needed a place to stay, and you were nice to say, okay, come on over and stay, wouldn't the first thing you do when you got home is talk to her? Hey, what happened? Are you okay? Is our child okay? What can I do? I mean, I'm not saying you have to marry her. I'm saying, why wouldn't that be your reaction?
Because the text that I was getting from her, she let me know that I'm in trouble. Oh. Like, she went through my stuff.
I caught him cheating. I noticed his Facebook still was logged in. So I'm like, let me go on his Facebook. Okay. So I go on his Facebook and I start going through stuff and I find messages.
Why would you go through my Facebook?
Because. If we're still dealing with each other, why are you talking to other females trying to play me?
What do you mean?
Don't do stuff like that. Don't do foul stuff. Don't do foul stuff and you don't expect nothing to be done back to you.
All right, so
I'm Queen Petty. I do that.
It was okay to destroy my stuff?
You guys weren't living together?
No.
All right, so what if you're not living together and you have a child together, but you're not living together, why would it be your concern who he's talking to on the phone or texting?
Because for the past 4 years, we still been having intercourse off and on.
Why are you suing her?
I'm suing her because she destroyed all of my belongings that night.
I sure did.
I'm talking about my Yeezys that cost $600.
I sure did.
Cut them up. My shirt that I made for my daughter, World's Greatest Dad.
Yeah.
She cut our faces out of it. And then I look on my bed, I see my Valentino belt cut 3 times.
I brought that belt with my money.
No, she did.
I brought that Valentino belt with my money.
Like
I have receipts.
I'm just like, how could you do that? I'm gonna calm down because that's materialistic. Yeah. I try to calm myself down, right? Sit down. I'm like, let me play my Xbox. Let me turn my TV on. Yeah. Trying to get my mind right. You know how that is, Najee. You wanna play your game, bro, to calm yourself down.
Oh, man.
I try to turn on my TV, everything is fine. Yeah. Just pour water on top of my Xbox.
Yep.
I turn on my Xbox.
Oh, well.
I'm like, yo, you could have started a fire. I'm not about to do that. And you know how much that is.
I can't imagine getting through a day without your Xbox.
I was hurt, Jerry. I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt, Jerry.
It's not worth my feelings being hurt and my heart broken
by several females. I have a video. Can I play the video?
Yeah, I'd like to see the video.
My new Valentino, like, nobody don't do nothing for me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I take care of my daughter. I guess she couldn't do none of these.
Yeezys right there. You see how you cut the Yeezys in half? My Nikes. How you do that? How you do that, Shay?
I'm humble as hell, bro. Like, nobody don't do nothing for me. You gonna do this to my shirt? Like,
that's my daughter's face. chopped.
Shirt I made just for me and my daughter. Like, this was a gift, bro. Like, you gonna cut up me and my daughter's face, bro? That's spiteful.
Prior to that, he bust my windows out of my car with our daughter in it, and he broke my phone before.
Bro, what? I did that by mistake, and I paid for it.
And then broke it
Got
again.
it fixed.
He broke it again because he said, I pay half for your phone, so I'm breaking
She's
the half.
capping. I leave them in there. After I told my grandmother, like, Grandma, can you talk to her? She's arguing with me.
He was cheating.
Can you talk to her for me? My grandmother goes to the room. Shay, what's going on? She tells my grandmother, he's cheating. I just went through his life. He's doing this, he's doing that. My grandmother, she's 75 years old. She's like, okay, Shay, I already know what y'all got going on.
Oh, what's the business about at 75? That's young.
Yeah, I'm just saying, she's
an older lady.
It's drama. She has to stay away from the drama. You feel what I'm saying?
What did the messages say?
It was one female. He was like, copy Momma. So she was like, I'm happy I spent the night with you. Wishing I still was laying next to you. He was like, me too.
Oh, so that message wasn't to you?
No, I was to another female.
Wait, so you are texting another female and back and forth and talking about, gee, I wish you were still
It wasn't
laying
one
next to me.
female. It was
swear.
several females.
Several. On the one hand, 4 years together, as you say, off and on, having sex recently?
Yes.
How recent?
We had sex last Sunday.
3 days ago. You're in a relationship. Okay. So it's still. On the other hand, you're not living with him.
No.
You love him.
I do, a lot.
Yeah. You would get angry, but you can't be surprised. You're not living together. He acts like he does. You kind of know that he's playing. He's a player.
Exactly, and
And
that's
that
where all
makes
the
you
anger came from, because I'm not a toy you play with. I have feelings as a human being, so
Jerry,
you don't play with nobody else's feelings.
I get it, but do you still stay with him knowing he's like that? I mean, the option is to say, I don't need this. This is disrespecting me. You're not the only one who's ever going to love me, and it's time maybe to move on. I mean, if I were your best friend, I'd say to you, honey, this is crazy. You know, nice guy, funny guy, I can see what would be attractive to a young woman.
How do you expect me to be in a relationship with a woman who actually just does everything out of spite, uses our daughter as a pawn, come to my home to try to fight my family, cut up all of my clothes, be unappreciative after I give you money for your car, hair done, everything. How do you expect me to be with somebody like that?
I expect to be with somebody who keep messing with several girls,
So
several girls.
why don't you feel what I'm saying? I gave you that opportunity plenty of times. What do? You come to my house, you try to come to my house and use my daughter as a pawn.
No, I don't.
Do you or do not? You came to my house and went through my stuff.
When you tell her that you love her, just think about some guy one day dating your daughter. And imagine if he's behaving like you. You're going to want to beat the guy to a pulp.
You're right, but that's not the case, Jerry.
Oh, I
She
know,
does the
but
same
you can
thing.
understand why she's hurt. Shay, you have lots of reasons to be angry. Your response can be, I'm leaving him. I don't need to be disrespected by him. This is not how I want my daughter to be raised, to know that guys treat women like this.
Absolutely right.
Because you're angry and you have every reason to be angry, that doesn't give you the right to destroy his property. Do you want to be with her?
I can't be with somebody like that. I can't.
Well,
I can't.
you can, but it's your decision. Do
No.
you want, just like she can make a decision?
No.
You don't want to be with her?
No.
Okay.
I never knew my pops.
She loves you, but the price of that is that you can't be sleeping with other women. That's the price. If you're not willing to give up sleeping with other women, then she has every right to be angry. And she has every right just to be a hassle.
Absolutely
Thank
right.
Okay,
you.
what you don't have a right, though, is destroying his property. And since that's what the lawsuit is about, how much is the value of the property that you destroyed, which you don't have a right to destroy? I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $1,550.
I feel great. I'm happy everything happened how it was supposed to happen.
I took my time and energy to cut the Yeezys right down the middle with his own work scissors and pour water in his Xbox. I don't care.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have two options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.